on it. Trump posted this video, by the way, everyone. God, I knew she was going to say that.
As basic.
So this has been cut. I don't want to cover did he do anything wrong? Plenty of people have explained how he didn't do anything wrong. Everything's out there. Republicans helped. Like, it's all out there. So before you go with just that dipshit's explanation of it, feel free to go look up like Adam Mockler or somebody like that who goes into the details about, why everything's above board and what actually happened, blah, blah, blah. What I wanted to talk about mostly was there's two aspects of this I haven't heard anybody say anything about. Is there's ruling from the Supreme Court that says if it is part of the official acts of the president, then it is immune to prosecution, which is how Trump got away with some of the misbehavior that he was being pursued for. Technically, if Obama ordered anything as his term as president, means he has presidential immunity for the things that he ordered under his official acts as president. It wasn't like it was the law that got passed that gave him presidential immunity. Was stated by the Supreme Court that's just the way it is. So even if they think they may have found something, presidential immunity is what Trump got all excited about. Obama gets that too because Obama was president when that supposedly happened. Although, if you go look at it, nothing actually happened. Now, the biggest thing for me is, one, Epstein files, ? Where are they? But the distraction from those by trying to go after Obama is just, a common misdirect. But the fact that the president of the United States has now soiled this nation again, along with his pants probably, depict the abuse and the attack on a president for an official act that is actually above board from everything I've heard, seen, and read, would have never have been allowed had it been done by a Democrat. So if you'd had a Democrat post AI faked videos of misuse, abuse, and harassment of a Republican, you would have gotten so much flack in the media, and it would have been all over the news about how bad this is and how that person should be,
Censored?
prosecuted, persecuted, whatever.
Yeah.
Now, if Obama or Biden had shown a video like that and posted it through the official White House channel or through his official channel or whatever, the screaming and crying and beratement for his immediate evacuation from office, his impeachment would have been so loud you couldn't have heard it over anything else going on. And here, people are like, ha, 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 he's just making fun. And you're right, he is the president. Freedom of speech, maybe he can cover it, but the juxtaposition of how it is okay for one side to do it, not the other, is just absolutely ridiculous. The child antics are absolutely ridiculous. Trying to cover up what is going on, and the misstatement and the lying to the American people through official acts is becoming funny. And I thought the timing was kind of interesting because what was it, last weekend you and I were joking on TikTok about how where's all the arrests, and now they're talking about they referred Jerome Powell to the DOJ for prosecution for lying under oath because the budget for the renovation of the Fed was going to take more money than they anticipated. I'm like, really? Come on. And now they're trying to go after him for this. It's just the desperation to hide the fact that it has come out officially through proper sources that Trump's name is mentioned multiple times clearly in the Epstein documents. And they've basically told us that, Trump has told us that, but they're talking about prosecuting Biden for we don't know what, because he just mentions the name. I just saw the interview where he said, no, we got to go after Biden too. It's like, or what?
And Hillary's emails are another big topic from Trump on Truth Social.
My God,
what
it's July 2025 and we're still talking about Benghazi emails. We wasted, what was it, like $1 billion or something of taxpayer money, months and months and months and months of multiple repeated investigations that found nothing, that are bipartisan investigations. Republicans said there's no meat on those bones.
Right.
This is all distraction, all bunch of hoopla. And I hope Biden and Trump sue the pants off of,
Rupert
Biden
Murdoch?
and Obama sue the pants for defamation off of Trump, because like there's plenty of proof out there that they are being harassed by the sitting president of the United States, and he is liable for civil. Now, presidential immunity won't cover defamation. It just covers criminality proceedings, like, oh, did he do this? And what Trump has done is more treasonous than anything that either of those two individuals have done. So good luck with that. And that's my personal opinion, people.
Have you seen those clips of the Mehdi Hassan on Jubilee, on the Jubilee network? Maybe we should do a whole piece on this maybe later. But I'll give you a short thing of it. So you know who Mehdi Hassan is, right? He's a reporter. He's a progressive reporter. And there's this channel called Jubilee that they get like one Democrat and then they surround him with 20 people that are on the right side, or vice versa. They'll put a MAGA person in the middle and surround him by 20 liberals, and they'll do debates like 1 minute at a time. But this one in particular, do some research after this. Mehdi Hassan was in a room with, they called it 20 right Republicans, but the room that he was in, man, it really spoke about the MAGA mindset. The people, what they were saying in this so-called debate was crazy. This guy was straight up admitting he's a fascist, and like the way they tried to argue, they weren't coming with an argument, they weren't coming with facts, they were only coming with opinions. And every time Mehdi Hassan defeated their opinion with logic and intelligence, they just moved on to their next thing. Like, it was so disturbing, but it gave a really good glimpse into the mindset of MAGA. I think it's interesting. I think you guys should check it out. Maybe we'll do a clip show and look at the clips and talk about it, because it'll fire you up. It was crazy to see this kind of cavalier attitude from the young far-right Republicans in our nation. They were young too. They were like college age.
Yeah, I'm personally exhausted at the problem that we're facing, which is it's do as we say, don't do as we do mentality.
Yeah.
We can attack you, but if you do anything to us, it's over the line. We can blatantly lie and steal and defame, and like the Republican Party is lying and stealing and defaming and hiding and has corruption coming out of its ears, but it's always the other party's doing the things that they are actually doing kind of mentality.
Right.
It's so blatant now that a lot of people that I pay attention to are like, oh, the Republicans just accused the Democrats of this. Let's go find out what the Republicans actually did. Because if they did it, it's almost like an admission of guilt to them. Right?
Yeah, every time they accuse somebody, it's because that's what they're actually doing.
And, there's a lot of comments about what is the next insane thing that they're going to do. And I'll be honest with you, them trying to go after Obama and all that is probably just another. So I don't know if you saw, but Trump sued Harvard over something or another, some, I don't know, DI, or because Barron didn't get in or something. I don't know what it was. But then I just heard he dropped the lawsuit, just dropped it. And now they're saying Harvard should go back after him for defamation on it. And then he sued the Wall Street Journal and all that.
I didn't get to talk to you about that. What do you think about that article that Wall Street Journal published?
I don't believe Wall Street Journal would have published something that wasn't true when it comes to this. And there's been enough videos and testimonies to counter all the Republicans' claims, or everybody's just defending Trump on this. Like, they've showed him with having pictures that have been auctioned off and different things he's drawn and all this kind of stuff. Like, he drew the New York skyline and it's been auctioned off and certified and all that kind of stuff. He's drawn his name in funny ways. So, my personal opinion is that he did that. That's his letter. And it makes sense with everything else that's going on. There's hundreds of pictures. There's more pictures of him with, what was the quote? There's more pictures of him with Epstein than there are of him with Barron, or something like that.
Yeah, that's true.
There's plenty of pictures with him with Giselle or whatever her name is.
Whatever.
Whatever. Maxwell, the partner. There's plenty of pictures with him with Epstein. There's plenty of ties to him with Epstein. There's just public information tying him.
He met his wife and had sex with Melania on the Lolita Express. If that doesn't show like intent, like his intent with Jeffrey Epstein, look at that letter. if it wasn't coded sexually suggestive, like all of those things, put all of those things in a bucket. Don't you see a sexual predator there?
I just saw the picture this weekend that they put out. It had Melania and Epstein on the flight on the Lolita Express, and she looked so young there. I was like, it was obviously her, but man, she must have just gotten out of Russia or something.
Okay, there was a picture. I never seen that one. I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, I'll probably never find it. But yeah, there's plenty of pictures of Trump and Epstein connected in one. And there's videos too. It's not like just pictures. There's videos of him saying, "Oh, what a great guy. What a great guy.
Yeah.
This guy's fantastic."
And that letter said, "May every day be a wonderful secret." Like, okay, it could mean a million different things, but what do you think it means?
I think he was. I said earlier that
to the followers, what do you think it means? What do you think Donald Trump is saying there?
Yeah, I think it's real. I think Murdoch baited him, as the kids like to say, because now it's going to. If it goes to court, if Trump doesn't, taco,
he will.
If it goes to court, it goes to discovery, right? So they have to bring the Epstein files. They have to compare information. He's going to get proven a liar in court, and he's going to have all the materials. And now the Wall Street Journal will have legally available information publicly on display to post in the paper. It's like Trump fucked up with that lawsuit. Like, he should have just, what a nasty paper, like he always does, and just left it the hell alone. But no, he stepped in the bear trap this time.
I have noticed lately, though, like since we've been making these and I've been responding to comments, I am getting less and less of the MAGA people, like Trump 2026, that just their stupid comments. Like, it seems like they're less and less on TikTok now. Either they're not responding or they don't support him anymore. But there's definitely something happening in the MAGA world that I can feel and see.
It feels a lot like that scene in The Wizard of Oz when Dorothy looks around the curtain and sees the wizard pulling all the levers and yelling, "I'm the great one, I'm the great one." And everybody's kind of seeing the puppetry behind the scenes now. There's no deals. He lied on all of it. There's no border wall. There's no replacement for health care. Like, every promise in this initial election is out the door. Now he's on to, things that are scaring Americans. The economy's tanking. Businesses are struggling. Prices are going up. People can't afford anything anymore. Like, and then on top of it, he's abandoning everybody he promised to help. He's cutting FEMA instead of being there. He's belittling. He's taking credit for things that aren't his. What was the one I heard earlier? He goes, "Man, that Jerome Powell, who would have ever got who would have ever put him in that position?" It's like, you did. We have it on.
He's a very not smart IQ person.
Nominating and getting Jerome Powell to the head of the Fed, like, that was Trump's appointment. It's like, no, nobody would have appointed that guy. He's awful. It's like, you did, bud.
He just doesn't even care. It's like, we can see you. We can see you lying. We can hear you.
And it's all just a cash. But he's losing, in my mind, the way I see it, and this is my opinion, is he got snagged. He caught a bad one that he's not going to be able to shake, and they're going to lie. And I think people are in on it now. They understand that the group is lying to them. We have it. The bad people are on it. We're going to get them. We're going to get them. And then, like, now, and then it's like, oh, no, now we don't have one. Oh, we have one. It's fake. Oh, we're going to release it. It's like, holy shit, which one is it? Like, you just released 4 statements in just a handful of weeks that are all contradictory, all completely different than the last one. And now it's like, we got reports from the senators and the other people inside the DOJ and FBI going, yeah, he's not only just in it once, he's in it so many times. They had to make a list. And they're going to have to figure out what they're going to do with that list now. It's like,
guys, Donald Trump is the main feature. He is the main feature. How many times
he's in the list?
Yeah, he's on top of the list. Donald Trump is the main person, in my belief, in my opinion.
And based on everything I've seen, the only person who's in there more than him is
Jeffrey
Epstein and Giselle. That's it. Now, I want to go back to another comment. It's like, is Clinton in it? My understanding is he is. Is there a videotape of him doing stuff with little kids that they've got behind closed doors? If there is, go have at him, guys. That's the difference.
Yeah, remember Clinton had some shady sexual behavior back in the 90s? I can see, based on that behavior and based on other reports, how he could end up on the Epstein flights and end up doing some not too good stuff. I can picture that. How come you guys can't see that with Trump? Look at his past. Look at what's going on. Look at the cover up. How come you guys can't arrive at that? Like, he's doing something.
And there is an argument to be made with just because you're on the list of as clients doesn't mean that you did the thing with the kids. Like, there is
right. So the best thing you can do if you're on the list is throw your hand up and be like, hey, you're going to see my name on the list August 22nd, 1994, blah, blah, blah. Tell me what you were doing. If you were on the list, you know you're on the list. The longer you don't tell us why you're on the list, the more shadier it looks to the public. Well, so if you're on the list, you know you're on the list. Why don't you just come out and say, yeah, in 1994, we went for a business meeting on the island with Epstein, this guy, this leader.
Could have been, I don't know if that log was only the island. Maybe it was trading secrets. Maybe it was trading goods. Maybe it was buying a wife from Russia. Like, I don't know what all the things are that made somebody a client. He had a diverse portfolio of things, and
but when you're not explaining it to us,
trying to get with people to get nuclear secrets out to other countries,
right? But if you're not going to explain it to us in a way that we can understand it, then it looks like you're hiding something. And if it looks like that, you can't be surprised when we're all like this. Like, okay, let's see the list. How come you're not telling us why you were on the plane? Like, there's too many.
And so I want to encourage everybody, don't let up on this. Like, this list is critical for a reason. It needs to continue to push. This is like the Democrats and a very significant group of others was very aggressively looking for a catch for him that they could really push on. This is it. Go for it, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. The other thing, too, there was two other comments I heard. One, in his entire time doing anything presidential, he's never released a medical report before. He's never released his tax returns. And here he is releasing a medical report to try to distract. That's how bad this is. He's talking about Obama. He's talking about Hitler's emails. He's talking about all this stuff. He's not talking about his trade deals anymore. He's not talking like the Philippines. Come the hell on, guys.
Well, guys, we're getting some breaking news. We're getting in some breaking news on July 22nd, 2025. The files have been released officially.
What?
The Martin Luther King files.
Nice debate. And
hit like and subscribe. That was good.
I don't know if you saw this, but apparently MLK Jr.'s granddaughter or daughter said, okay, now do the Epstein files.
Yeah, I heard she's trying to stop them from releasing the MLK files for personal there's probably some deep family stuff in there, which I understand.
Yeah, there's nothing.
No one's asking for the Martin Luther King files. That's what I'm saying. That's my point.
I'm still waiting for the TLDR on that one. Like, who actually did it? Do we know now? I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean,
a Trump announced trade deal with Philippines, 20% tariff. That's what we already had. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, 19%. Thank goodness.
You saved us 1%. Oh my God.
Well, all right, let's leave it there, and we'll be back with some more shenanigans. It's getting tough to keep up with the sheer amount of content rolling out of this administration.
Let's start the Ghislaine or whatever her name is, Maxwell's suicide watch while we're thinking about it. Let's keep her in our hopes and prayers that she doesn't commit suicide.
I'm worried about her life as well, but I don't think it'll be suicide. It's something else.
Oof. Anyway.
All right.
Smoke,
almost
fire.
Above average. Go for it.
Remember, guys, where there's smoke, there's fire. There's plenty of smoke on this one. Pay attention.
And follow the Almost Above Average podcast. Follow McMedia Network on YouTube. And follow us on socials. TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And we'll see you later. Peace.
Peace.